Welcome back subscribers and hello YouTube viewers. On this occasion we're off to the Maryborough Railway Station in Maryborough, Victoria, Australia. Maryborough Railway Station is located 171 kilometres northwest of Melbourne, the state capital. Now, the information and the history in relation to the Maryborough Railway Station is courtesy of the Central Gold Coast Visitors Centre in association with the Australian Railway Historical Society Victoria Division. What I have done also is I've left a link to all the credits and references in the description below. So this is what we found out. The original Maryborough Railway Station, which opened on the 7th of July 1874, was seen as a blunder, and it had inadequate storage and capacity. Built for £4,000 by a company called Thomas Burns & Co. It was a red brick with a bluestone base and contained the station, the master residence, waiting rooms, general offices, dining room, lamp room and verandas. The new Grand Station was completed less than 20 years later in 1891. It was so grand that, for some time, as the new station was being built on top of the old station had operated from within the new one. Like the town itself, the station was named after Maryborough in Ireland, which was suggested by James Daly, who was the Assistant Gold Commissioner at the time. In 1895, a Samuel Longhorn Clements, better known as Mark Twain, visited Maryborough, which he dryly observed as being a railway station with a town attached. Some people believe bureaucratic error led to the station being built from plans for the station intended for Maryborough, Queensland, which was a much bigger town, and others from Melbourne's Spencer Street Station, now Southern Cross, as it was a much larger station than Spencer Street in the state's capital city. In 1967, a rail overpass replaced a level crossing on the Pyrenees Highway located in the down direction of the station, and in 1969, boom barriers replaced interlock gates at the Inkerman Street level crossing located near the top direction of the station. Now, just once again, if you see something that you'd like to read, some of these plaques I might read, but it's probably easier just to press pause and then read it for yourselves. Now, it looks like the Croquet Club was established in 1936 and it's still going strong. Just bear in mind, it's just after 9 in the morning and they've got a crowd gathered. We'll definitely get the drone up today. There is absolutely no wind whatsoever. Continuing on with the history, in 1988, Track A and Siding C was abolished, as well as a number of signal posts. A number of signals and crossovers were provided at the same time. On the 12th of September 1993, the station was closed to passenger traffic when the Vinlander service to Mildura was withdrawn and replaced by road coaches. During 2006-2007, the station was restored by RBA Architects and Conservation Consultants with the repairs to the tower, clock, facade, portico, roof and guttering. Stage 2 included slating, rendering, glazing and moulding repairs to match the works conducted during the first stage of the works. In December 2008, as part of the Victorian Transport Plan, the state government announced passenger rail services to Maryborough would resume, and on the 25th of July 2010, services between Maryborough and Ballarat commenced. In 2011, restoration works occurred on the station platform veranda. Maryborough is a major junction with cross-country routes to Moolort and Ararat. The Avoca line from Ararat is a standard gauge line that becomes a dual gauge track when passing through Maryborough, with the dual gauge track operating as far north as Arnell. There are remains of a dock platform at both ends of the main platform. Now, once again, all the credits and references will be in the description below, but I thought I'd just jump in here and say what a wonderful group of people I've met there. There were two ladies in particular that were working at the Central Goldfields Visitors Information Centre that's on the platform. By all means, go there. The two ladies there were absolutely terrific, very resourceful, knew their stuff, but also they introduced me to a chap by the name of Jim, who's also a volunteer but works behind the scenes. If he is available, you can contact him through the ticket box where you purchase a ticket to catch the train, and they'll call him out if he's there and if he is available. But he was also a terrific gentleman and knew the history very well. So without further ado, please enjoy the sights and sounds of Maryborough Railway Station. That's quite modern. So there you go, this is what the men's toilets looks like. The tyres, I would say, are original. And obviously the ceiling is also, look at that. It's terrific. Now, one has to admit, it is probably one of the prettiest railway stations that still has all its sort of historic structure to it. It's a lovely station, and there is a cafe that opens at 10 a.m. and I will be having my breakfast there. As I mentioned, it's probably just after, 9:30-ish, and she really is a pretty station. Now, just jumping in and thinking aloud, imagine having a wedding reception on the platform. I think that would be pretty cool. So this is your big breakfast at the railway station. Now, what you will notice is on this side of the platform, or this end of the platform I should say, doesn't have any LED light. Yet where we've got the V-line little clocks there, the digital clock, it's all LED light glass, and it really looks quite good. I'll quickly get there, and there's your difference So if you look at the glass closest to the ceiling, lead light, look across here, no lead light. So the workers don't get the coloured glass, but the customers and the patrons do. Now there is a lot of memorabilia and items that were once used at the station. And as you walk around, there's a lot of little plaques for one to read, which gives you further information about the station and some of the stuff that is on display. So we'll go around to this. I don't want to step on their garden. So there you go. A lot of history here. So if you are coming out, there's a lot of history to be had. here we are nearing the end of this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, by all means, click on that like button or that thumbs up icon, and please consider subscribing. Subscribing really doesn't cost you 1 cent at all, but it helps out the channel immensely. But most importantly, stay safe, commute safe, and have a great day.